I am God Apophis. It's 1:10 in the morning, and I'm making a video. I'm gonna go cook some dinner. I haven't had my dinner yet. I was having a very boring Saturday night, and I thought, well, I'm gonna make my signature dish, and I was about to do it, and I thought, well, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll turn it into a video. Maybe I can make a video out of it, just for a laugh, right? And then I noticed on the news, Donald Trump got shot. He was shot at. So apparently, he's, he got shot in the ear or something like that. Yeah, so he's still alive. Yeah, shocking day. Oh, I got a new watch today. Got a G-Shock. Yeah, strange that, huh? Yeah, so I was going to make my egg fried rice with Smoky Joe sausage. With rice and peas. No, well, yeah, and peas and sweet corn. Bit of spice. I can take you to my kitchen, my filthy kitchen. We can get my dinner done, and so I'll cook my dinner. I'll show you what I make. I'll show you what I eat. It's just something that I've eaten for years. Like, it kept me going, when I was poor. When I run out of food, I'd run out of things like ready meals and stuff like that. I'd usually have a couple of eggs lying around, and I'd have rice, frozen peas and sweet corn. I'd usually have, like some bacon or sausages, or Smoky Joe sausage, or some kind of meat, I've done it with all kinds, I've used all kinds of meat in there. Burger meat, like literally anything I can just, if it's anything in the, in the freezer or something like that, yeah, but Smoky Joe sausage is probably one of my favorite ones to do. It's easy, it's nice and easy. And I usually put tons of rice in, so I'm literally, by the time I finish eating it, I'm about ready to explode usually. So yeah. Yeah, so so we can talk more about Donald Trump. After I've eaten, because I'm hungry. Yeah. Anything else I'd like to add before we move on? I should warn you, my kitchen is it's very grimy. Very grimy. Some would say it's like Hell's Kitchen. Yeah. It's interesting because apparently my biological dad, the sperm donor guy, essentially, right? I mean, he never really was my dad, but he used to work with Gordon Ramsay a very long time ago. Yeah. Anyway, you can see what a great chef I've become. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Anyway, let's go. So, I'm at the fridge. We've got some Smoky Joe sausage. Yeah? Yeah, oh, there we go. They changed the name of it, I think. But anyway, it's called smoked pork sausage. Yeah, there you go. Bit of smoked pork sausage. So I'm going to chop that into fine little pieces. And I've got some Tilda basmati rice. I always buy the blue Tilda. It's It's expensive. It's more expensive, but you don't have to use, you know, expensive rice. But it's interesting because, you know, it's called Tilda, and obviously Gordon Ramsay, you know, he has a daughter called Tilly Ramsay, right? So Tilda rice. Anyway, yeah. So a bit of smoky sausage and some rice, yeah. And I'll show you my magic. I'll show you how it's done, yeah. In case you want to eat it yourself, you never know. Anyways, yeah, okay. So this is the smoky sausage. Stick this out here. There you go. And we got, look at that. It's an interesting shape, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, kind of looks like a. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna chop this up. I'm boiling the kettle. You gotta have a, you know, you gotta boil the kettle for your rice. Yeah. From what? From my rice. I gotta do it. Yeah? I'm just showing you how to do it because, you know, it's complicated, right? Okay, so I've got the rice in the pan. I put my Tilda rice in there. There's absolutely shitloads of it, as you can see. Yeah. There's salt in there. You need salt. You need plenty of salt with rice. Okay. It's not been rinsed. It's Tilda rice, so I just follow the instructions. You know, it says basically cook it for, you know, boil it for 6 minutes with salt. Drain it and then just put a lid on it for 2 minutes, and it comes out perfect every time. So nice and easy. Yeah, that's what I like about it. I know people worry about arsenic and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, it does get a little bit of scum. It sort of floats to the surface and it sticks to the sides. But yeah, I don't worry about it. I don't give a shit. Anyway, I mean, all you have to do is read the instructions on the back of the packet. It's not hard, is it? But it's strange actually, because so many people can't cook rice properly. Yeah, it takes a bit of practice. I think. Anyways, I need something to stir my rice with. Hang on. So, you know, bring it to a boil. Give it a stir. Put the lid on. Reduce to a simmer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving it a stir. Yeah. So I think that's good to go. Okay, and then I'll be back in a minute. Anyway, as you can see, I've got my eggs. Got 3 eggs in there, and I got my very badly chopped. Yeah, well, it was a bit of a rush job, you know. Yeah. Maybe I should do more cooking videos in the future. Could be interesting. I plan on eating about, well, I'm gonna have some I'll probably have a couple of chocolate croissants for breakfast. Maybe I could do a video for that as well. Yeah, just in case you don't know how to spread chocolate spread on a croissant. Yeah, it might help somebody. You never know. So yeah, while the rice is cooking, I thought maybe I'd give you a quick tour of my kitchen. You wanna have a look? Look. See all the trash. Look, I got all that shit everywhere, look. You see all that? Yeah. It's very nice, isn't it? Got a bit of cleaning to do. Yeah, the trick with the rice is to, well, you know, put it, when it's simmering with the lid on, you know, give it about 6 minutes. And, you know, to see how hard it is. And if it's a bit al dente, yeah, you want it a little bit al dente. If you know what I mean, you want it to be a little bit undercooked. And then drain it. Sometimes what I do, I give it a quick blast of heat just before I drain it. So yeah, I mean, it's just something you have to practice, you know. I'm a master at this. Yeah, this is my signature dish. I've been living on this shit for years. And there aren't many things that, you know, I there aren't many other dishes I really do apart from I do a bit of spaghetti bolognese. I do a nice spaghetti bolognese actually. You can smell it from about a mile away. It's so fucking garlicky. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, so I've got the rice. It's simmering. I've drained it and I've just left it with the lid on for 2 minutes. This is usually the point where I get my shovel and I just eat like 10 mouthfuls of rice because I cook so much, and it just makes the cooking process. Well, that's the thing, because usually I'm starving by this fucking point, so I've got to keep myself going. So that rice is going to be ready in about 30 seconds. I can see I'm already out of breath. Yeah. Yeah. Always make sure to wash your hands. Yeah. You gotta keep your hands clean and stuff. Yeah. Even if your house is a complete dump, like mine. Yeah. And so once the rice is ready, and I've had a couple of mouthfuls of rice, I'm gonna put the Smoky Joe sausage on. That's what it used to be called, right? I guess the Smoky Joe name, obviously, probably confused the hell out of people, and that name went away. But that's what that's what my granny used to call it back in the day. She said, "Oh, Grant, would you like some Smoky Joe sausage and rice?" That's what I used to eat when I was a kid. I'd have like 10 poppadoms. She used to make me pancakes and bacon and stuff like that after school. I'd have like 6 pancakes and loads of sugar and bacon and stuff. I was a crazy, eater as a kid. Anyway, that rice is ready now, so yeah, give me a second. Yeah, this rice is perfect. It probably needs more salt. I put quite a lot of salt in there, but it's a lot of rice, because look. See that? Look. It's fucking... Look at all that. You want some of that? Oh. Yeah, it's hot. But, I put a lot of salt in there. It's definitely it definitely tastes a bit salty. It's the right... It's perfectly cooked. I'm a master at cooking rice. Fucking amazing. You got to get the basics right, Anyway. Where was I going with this? Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of rice. I'm probably not going to want to put all that rice in my egg fried rice, because it's a bit much. Although I've got 3 eggs and an entire pork sausage thingy to put in there. A Smoky Joe sausage. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of sunflower oil in my wok frying pan thing, whatever the fuck it is, right? This thing. Who's this made by? Wait, hang on. Has it got a... Yeah, you know who this is made by? I think is it Sainsbury's or is it Morrison's? They have a range and it's called Nutmeg. Always makes me think of Meghan Markle. Nutmeg. Yeah, anyway. I'm going to put the chopped pork sausage. It's already cooked, but I like it to get a bit crispy. I like it to be a bit... I like to cook it for a good 5 to 8 minutes, I would say, on a medium-ish heat with sunflower oil. But don't put too much oil in there, because obviously... Well, depending, But I'm not gonna. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a guy who likes getting rid of oil, so I just leave what's in the pan and just, use it for my dish. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna put have some soy sauce. I've got some stir fry oil as well. It's got a bit extra flavour. And a bit of garlic in there, and a bit of toasted sesame oil. And I also like to put a little extra toasted sesame oil in there as well. Lots of dark soy sauce. Yeah, tons of that. What else? Ooh, and I'm either going to use sriracha sauce, or I'm going to use Tabasco. Tabasco works quite well, actually. I quite like it. Anyway, give me a second. Yeah. So, Smoky Joe is cooking. I've got it on quite low heat. But, I'm going to turn up probably a bit. But, I'm just trying not to let it spit everywhere. But anyway, have a look. Yeah? See that? This is what I eat. Yeah? This is what I eat. It's interesting because, I just spent like I've just, in the past month I've spent £11,400 on 2 watches. And I bought a bunch of other watches as well, actually. But, yeah, that's like another couple £100 or something. Yeah. It's been about what? It's been about, yeah, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Anyways, I've had a lot of practice at this over the years. That extractor fan's a bit loud though, isn't it? Shall I turn it down? Ooh, yeah, I think I should. Yeah, there we go. If the house stinks a bit, it doesn't really matter because it already stinks, so don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've got a lot of cleaning to do. Yeah. Yes, it's quite hard, being God. It's hard being God, and it's hard being God, I've got a lot of jobs to do. I've got a lot of work to do, and like, who's cleaning the fucking house? Nobody. The world would love God to be so busy, doing this recycling and getting the duster out and the Hoover and and fucking around with shit at home, while everyone else is trying to destroy everything and destroy me and whatever. Yeah. I mean, this is, I just have to do what I have to do. I really do. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos, well, yeah, you should probably go watch them. I'm not joking when I say I'm good. I really do mean it. I really do mean it. I'm not lying. But nobody believes me, obviously. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? Well, it's a big mistake. It's a big mistake. Anyway, that's starting to get. Oh yeah, look at that. See, it's getting all nice and crispy. Yeah, swimming in grease. Yeah, you got all that grease. Yeah. You don't need to learn how to speak Greek to cook in Greece. But, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's well, I've got about a mountain of rice to put in here, so it'll soak up all that grease nicely, and it lubricates it, so when it goes out the other end, it comes out nice and yeah, it just slides right up. Yeah. All right, give me a second. Okay, I had to dump out some of the grease because there's just too many, but I've mixed in, yeah, so you've got the rice and we've got 3 eggs in there, so just gonna give that a nice mix in the center. Just keep stirring it. turned up the heat a bit. It was a bit low. Don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan, really, because, well, you don't want it. It doesn't matter if it does a little bit. But, oh, excuse me. Yeah, I've just been eating loads of rice. Whew. Anyway, that's 3 eggs. Happy eggs, apparently. That's what they're called. Anyway, there, you see that? It's thickening. So, you know, it's like at that point, I want to start mixing it in, yeah? Get that all nice and mixed in. This expert knowledge comes from me to you for free. Yeah. There's no need to thank me. But you know, your views and your likes are most appreciated. You know, maybe you might want to share this on Facebook, on X, formerly known as Twitter. Alright, look, I've got to add some other stuff in here because it's starting to get a little bit dry. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna need some grease. We're gonna need some. We've got some stir fry oil here. Yeah. So this has got, you know, it's got what's it got in there? It's got a bit of garlic and ginger. So pour a bit of that in, and get a little bit of that in. Yeah. And we've got a bit of whoa, shit. We got some, not shit, but you know, toast. We've got some extra toasted sesame oil, you know, a bit extra grease. Get that in there. That's all in there. Yeah. All right. Hope my neighbours aren't waking up. I mean, like, it's like 2 in the. What time is it? It's very late. Well, it's very early Sunday morning. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. I've got to get my peas and sweet corn in here, and my soy sauce, and my Tabasco, and then I'll be good to go. So give me a second. I'll get that done. Okay, so I've got the peas and sweet corn in there, frozen peas and sweet corn. You know, all you need to do is just put it in, give it a stir, and just cook it for 5 minutes. Got some soy sauce. Put plenty of soy sauce in. Yeah, get loads of that shit in. Yeah. Get plenty of salt. And just hope you don't get kidneys there. Giving that a nice mix. I've got to put some Tabasco in. Just cook that for another 5 minutes and stuff. So yeah, give me a second. Okay, folks, we've got a final product here. Yeah, it's a lot of rice. Yeah, I mean, there's double that, so there's 2 portions, and it probably cost me, well, how much it cost to make? Probably cost like £5 to make. It's probably enough for like 3 people, to be honest. But yeah, it's very, very hot. So I'm gonna eat this, and then we can talk about Donald Trump. Yeah. Well, I hope you've listened to my previous videos, but you probably haven't. Maybe I should mention, you know, I've got an uncle. Well, I have an uncle-in-law. He's the husband of my aunt. He's called Donald. Yeah, I have to say I don't like him very much. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, when he was younger, he used to be a co-pilot for rally driving. Yeah, Yeah, and he's got a cat called Boris. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I told him I'm God. He doesn't believe me. It's those evil demons. It's those evil demons. Anyway, you want to watch me eat? People seem to have a strange fascination with watching people eat. I'm not sure why. I think I can't stand watching people eat, if I'm being honest. Whatever. Well, it's nice and salty and it's spicy. I put quite a lot of Tabasco in it, so anyway, give me a sec. I'm back. Oh, that's a lot of food. Yeah, it's just all, you know, oh, that was a mountain of food. Anyways, I smoke. So I managed to watch a bit more of the news to see what's going on with the situation. Obviously, the only thing they're talking about on the news is Donald Trump. And what happened? You know, I said about my uncle-in-law, I said about him being, you know, he used to be a co-pilot for a rally driver when he was young. And, you know, you probably wonder, well, what the fuck has that got to do with anything? Well, if you've watched the past, you know, 80 plus videos that I've done, well, you would know what I'm talking about. But because you probably haven't watched it, then yeah, you wouldn't have a clue. It's really, you know, it's difficult for me to just keep making videos. That's why I just made a random video of me cooking a meal, pretty much. Well, there's plenty of reasons for me to do stuff, but anyway. The reason why is because words have power. Words have power. Yeah, rally and rally. Yeah, they're different things, but words have power. You know, who is the Word of God? You know, you the Book of John. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Gospel of John. You know, what did he say? You know, he said the Word. You know, he talked about the Word. You know, people don't really understand anything, do they? No. You know, what does understand mean? You know, what's, you know, like, you know, Jesus said, you know, we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but, you know, we're concerned about evil in high places, okay? And that's the thing. If you don't understand God, then what have you done? Oh, that's right. You must be in a high place then. Do you see how that works? I'm God. This is why all the bad stuff's happening. I keep telling people, nobody wants to fucking listen. How many people gonna die? How much bad shit's gonna happen? Yeah. I live in a world that hates me. And this world's gonna see a lot more bad stuff. I guarantee it. Absolutely. More and more of it's gonna happen. And I'm gonna be sitting here making more and more videos, telling you about it day after day. Yeah. Well, yeah, pretty much. That's my plan. That's my plan. Until one person listens to me and actually believes what I'm saying. I don't know anybody who believes anything. No one. I don't have any friends. I don't have any family. There are spirits that are with me. And there are demons. There are a lot of demons that hate me. And they want to obscure. They want to hide me. They don't want... The world doesn't want... The demons are trying to keep me a secret. That's why the world is constantly reflecting me. Because the world is constantly trying to copy and mimic me. Because they're all surrounded by foul spirits. And the demons don't want me to be found. You know, they're basically trying to bury me. That's really what they're trying to do. You know, they're basically just trying to use witchcraft and magic to hide me from people. So, and that's the truth. But I'll break free. I'll break free of it, you know. I'm breaking free of it. Nobody can stop me. I'm God. People always attack first. That's what they always do. They attack first, and then they go, oh, sorry, I didn't know. Oh, shit, whoopsie. And, well, it's no fucking good saying it later on, is it? You know? Like, what use to me are you if you can't recognize who I am? You know? You're no fucking use to me. Yeah? You understand? Or not? Tower of Babel? Do you know what that's even about? Yeah? Language? Words? Je suis. Yeah? Soy. What does soy mean? It means I am. You know, you saw me put all that soy sauce in my food. You know, is the soy sauce, is it a, you know, can the soy sauce say I think therefore I am? Soy? No. But that's what the world is, you know. The world, the demons, they're not of the spirit, they are of physical objects. Wood, stone, plastic, garbage, shit, soil. Yeah, they're of that. That's what they're of. That's how they do their magic. That's how, you know, that's where their magic takes place. And they're battling with the spiritual realm. It's the physical versus the spiritual realm. That's really what's happening. This is the war that's taking place. It seems I'm the only person who, yeah, well, that's the thing. Well, I'm God, and nobody listens to me. Yeah. Anyways, Trump got shot. Back in 2016, before he got elected, I bet a lot of money on him. I bet £2,500 that he was going to win. And he won. And I made a lot of money. I made more than £12,000 betting on him. I got very good odds because no one thought he was going to win. They all thought Hillary Clinton was going to win. I don't like the guy. Look, you know, remember that snake poem he read? And he says, you knew damn well I was a snake. Yeah? Isn't that what he said? Well, think about it. You know? Look at all his scandals. I mean, he's a filthy rich man. He's corrupt. He's a liar. Yeah, he's evil. I mean, if people can't recognize that he's evil and that he's a liar, people just cling on to him like, oh, he's our best hope. We need to pray for him and God chose him and blah, 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 blah. No, I'm God. He isn't. And he doesn't love me. Donald Trump does not love me. I'm God. He doesn't love me. You know, scandals with porn stars and all kinds of stuff. You know, he's associating with people like Benjamin Netanyahu and what's that guy's name? Jared Kushner, and you know, and all this stuff. You know, does anybody know anything about these people? Do people even really know anything about the world? Do they really know like what the fuck's happened in the last 100 years or so or longer? Does anybody have any idea who the real Israelites are? People are fucking clueless. They really are stupid. Completely stupid. They have no fucking idea. I mean, you know, Israelites can be, well, that's the thing, you know. But, you know, people are so clueless about stuff. They really are. They really, really are. They haven't pieced together the puzzle. Most people are totally clueless. And the thing is, the people who learn the truth, they get censored. You know? That's how it always goes. Well, yeah, that's the thing. The demons hate those who are closest to the truth. They will go after those who are closest to the truth. Now, the thing is with Trump, well, look, look, yeah, I mean, how many people do you get to vote for? You get to vote for like two different guys. A guy who's senile, who belongs in an old folks home, or you get Trump. Yeah. You know, the kind of guy who goes around to grab her by the pussy, you know, and, you know, has scandals with fucking porn stars, and, you know, he's had how many wives, and he's got how many kids, and how much money's he got, and who does he hang around with? You know, does he love God? No, he doesn't. He loves himself. He wants power. He knows how to fool people, and people will go, oh, he's our best hope. Like a bunch of, yeah, people should, you know, that's the thing. People will get behind him, you know. They will do. And they shouldn't. They absolutely shouldn't. They should get behind God. They should get behind me. That's what they should do. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Won't we? I'm connected to everything. Every bad disaster you have. 9/11, yeah, me. Iraq, Iran, Libya, everything. Literally everything. Coronavirus, yeah, me. All me. It's all connected to me. It all has connections with me. It's because I'm the light. I'm God. And I am the source of all power. My power is my power. And I am, you know, I'm basically the life support system for everybody. If I don't exist, nobody else does either. It's crazy, you know. It's like a bunch of leeches sucking on, you know, it's like a bunch of parasites feeding on the host. And, you know, yeah. I mean, what happens when the host dies? Well, the parasites and the leeches or whatever, you know, they've got nothing to, you know, they've got nothing left, you know. What do they suck on next? You know, they've lost their host. You know, it's kind of like, yeah. It would seem, yeah. Without me, people are so cursed. They really are. They'll be so lost. I mean, yeah. So many people are going to hell. So many people. I don't know. I don't know exactly how the future is going to look yet, and I'm not, not talking about the rapper. Yeah, the future, whoever his stupid fucking name is. That piece of shit. I mean, America, is such a joke. It really is. The USA is, for the most part, a complete joke. A sick joke. And that goes for the rest of the world as well. Anyways, what else can I say? Really? Well, politics is starting to get a bit more interesting, isn't it? I got very bored of it, In fact, I was very interested in politics, in 2014, 2015, 2016, and the years before, and some of the years after, but not, pretty much after 2017, 2018. Yeah, I just completely lost interest because Trump really didn't seem like he was doing he wasn't, yeah. I mean, I just became convinced that, he's no good. Nigel Farage, no good. They're no good. There was a time when I felt like, yeah, these guys speak a lot of truth and, they provide some kind of, maybe they provide, maybe there is, something they could do. But ultimately, they don't love God. They don't love me. They're led by foul spirits for, they're taking you down they're taking you down the path of destruction. Essentially, that's what they're doing. That's really what they're doing. It may not seem that way, but, they'll tell some truth and then they'll mix it with lies. And people can't tell. They don't know enough. People think people get a slither of truth and they think they know everything. They think they know everything. And they don't realize how many lies they've been told about all kinds of things. They're totally, for the most part, most people are clueless. Yeah, a lot of Americans and a lot of, Western countries, they understand that, the future looks bleak. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and why do you think that is? I've been here for 36 years. My name is Grant. Yeah, and people got a problem with grants, haven't they? They've got lots of grants entering their countries, haven't they? Lots of grants all over the place. Yeah, I'm Grant. That's my name, Grant Salvin. Yeah. Almost sounds like Grant Salvation. Yeah. Salvin. Salvin. How many times have I got to tell people that one, huh? Yeah, I'm really tired of explaining myself. Things are things are starting to look really serious. Labour just won in this country that I'm living in, which is the United Kingdom, in England. I live in the southwest of England, outside of the city. I live near Bristol, in a place called Weston-super-Mare. Well, St George's, to be precise. I live at St George's in Wirral, which is near Weston-super-Mare. That's where I live. Yeah. So, Labour just won the UK election. They're talking about letting out loads of prisoners. What have they got planned? I mean, and obviously there's the war with Russia. Where's that going? And they got the US election. Trump's been shot at. Biden's senile. And crazy. He was crazy before he became senile. Now he's crazy and he's senile. The fact is that people, You need to realize that that's the thing. You know, I mean, what happened with the Israelites? You know, how many times did God explain to the Israelites that they need me? You know, they need to stop putting their faith in men. I'm God. People need to stop putting faith in evil men. And what do? They put their faith in evil men. Again and again and again and again and again and again. You know, and that's the thing. Trump's been around for how many years? How many years has he been involved with politics? You know, the fact is that he's been exposed again and again and again and again. He's, you know, enough about him has been exposed that people should know better. People should know better that he's no good. You know, all you people need to do is put God first and rely on God only. You know, I'm right here. I'm God. And I'm still waiting for people to listen to me. You know, you've seen my house, right? It's a real mess. I got stuff to do. Sick of living like this. I'm tired of it.